All right, man. We are live. We are live. YouTube. We're gonna wait till a few people join. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome
What's
back
up,
to
y'all? How y'all doing?
another live episode with your boy ZTM, aka Zan the Man. Y'all know what I mean? We got my guest on today, Jaden Flormont.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
All right. Hey.
It's a pleasure being with y'all, man. This is my birthday, and the best gift is to be with my family and friends, man. I'm really honored to be here with Zan. He's an amazing guy, good influence on y'all. So I appreciate being here.
Great influence. Hey, that's what it's all about. All about motivating these people around, man. You knew to something like this. This your first what ever live?
Yeah.
First
First
ever
of all,
first ever live.
is it first ever life? Or I think I had like one. I think one or two. I don't remember, but I think it was one. I think I had one other live, but I don't know.
But you ain't never went live for me though. That's the fact.
But yeah.
Hey
I'm
man.
not gonna lie, y'all. I was a little nervous to be here, but I'm a lot more confident now.
Hey,
So
sorry for all this hair on my head, man. I'm gonna get this cut off. I see some of y'all answer to the community post. So, yep, new content coming. Be ready for a mental health video coming out soon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Be ready for that because it is coming out with some new content, my brother.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Ain't nobody watching now, but they'll come on here. People will start flocking on this thing. Yada, I mean.
Yeah, it'll usually be like that. It will usually be like that.
Hey, and it'll fluctuate too. So like, it don't matter to me.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me, man. So Jay Flormont, man, tell them where you from, man.
I'm from Miami. I'm in Broward. Um, I'm not really of a rich person. I don't really have much, but it's all about being grateful and try to do whatever. As long as I'm here, as long as I have I have the things that I need. That's all that matters. My family don't have much, but they have. They gave me what I wanted today. Not really what I wanted, but they gave me some things for my birthday.
Yeah, and today is the big 18 for that boy.
Exactly.
Big 18. That boy turned 18 today. Old head. Any, anyway, anyway, if you new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you rocking with your boy ZTM, get ready for this mental health video to come out because I heard a lot of people wanted it. We had a vote, so we got a lot of votes in the box. Hey, one thing about it, we gonna always push positivity on this end. So if you come on this live, please, please bring that positive energy. No negativity with it. And on that mental health video, I'm gonna come out for y'all. Hey, same thing. We gonna switch it up. We gonna switch it up. Yeah, boy. Let me look at this real quick, man.
It's best to spread some positivity in the chat, uplift
Hey,
others.
well, hey, some of y'all hit the like. Some of y'all hit that like button, man. Tap the like button. It'll push it out to other people so they can get live. Jaden, I don't know if you can read the side or not, but you can see if
Huh?
there's comments down there too.
I can see what? There. Okay, I see people. I see
Uh,
people. I don't know what they're saying.
I see that guy Sam Gloves. What's up? Okay, hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man? God bless you, man.
K&J official. What's going on with you? Oh, hey, we ain't doing this again.
What?
No, hey, we ain't doing this glove stuff again. No,
What happened?
sir.
Wait, what happened?
It's that dude Sam Gloves on here.
Who?
He was on that last live stream talking about some gloves, man. We ain't doing that on here today.
Gloves? As in he want to box somebody?
No, like he want us to put it on our hands for the whole live. We ain't doing that.
Oh, you crazy, man.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Oh Lord, that's Sunshine Queen. Don't bring no drama on here. How you doing? You don't know who Sunshine Queen is, Jaden? That's Fisher Brianna.
Shaw Queen. Who?
Fisher Brianna.
Fisher Brianna. Her first name is Fisher.
No, Brianna Fisher.
Brianna, Brianna Fisher.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh.
Marquez, yada I mean.
Marquez, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while. How's life treating you?
I was like, treating them. Hey, yeah. Okay, we got a few chats coming in here. Anyway, man, y'all tap that like button for your boy. So, Jaden, you say you from Miami, man. How's
Yeah,
it
I'm
down?
from Miami.
Hot down
Huh?
there? How the
Oh
weather
yeah,
is?
it's light work. Honestly, people like my family will complain sometimes that it's hot. It's not that bad. Well, to me, it's not. No, it's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, man. Hey,
Yeah,
hey. One thing for sure, you'll get used to it.
yeah.
The heat is
I'm alright.
everywhere. Heat is everywhere.
It's probably because I move around a lot and just like, I'm always hot. But I don't know. I'm not. It doesn't phase me though. But when it's cold, when it's like winter, then yeah, I get cold. I do not want to go outside at that time.
Ain't you gonna be a senior this year?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be a yo. Where my seniors at? Where my seniors at? We need seniors in here, man.
Well, it depends on who all seniors here.
Oh yeah. I think Mason
Oh
said
no,
something about he's not gonna.
we just getting started. K&J official. Uh,
Huh?
I forgot who K&J official was. I think that might be Chloe, whatever her name is.
Chloe, Chloe.
Uh,
Uh, oh my god.
so
It's fucking cool.
your boy Jaden voted yesterday on that community post about new content. Tell them what you voted for. Majority voted for this
Mental health and yeah, physical health and all that stuff. So
one. Because we all need it. We all need it. No matter how tough you are, we all need it.
yeah,
At the,
especially
at the
especially
end of
when
the day, God designed us. We all got feelings. We all got something in us. And like I told him, me and this man had a whole 3 hour conversation yesterday about being grateful and how people need to get right these days because there's a lot of craziness that's going on out here in the world with people. Man, it's a lot of crap going on out here, but we can't let that affect us because God can always make a way for somebody. Ain't that right?
exactly. I feel like um, the world is getting less closer to God, and I feel bad for him and Jesus, and especially Jesus, because like what he did for us, yeah, him sacrificing for us and all that stuff is just it just made me upset that we don't treat him like with kindness or we just ignore him. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
best to just you know stick to him, pray to him, just pray every day. We don't deserve to be in this world. We really don't. But the fact that he created us, God created us, and that this is my 18th birthday. The fact that I'm here right now talking to y'all is a blessing enough. You know what I mean? So I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to be in this world with y'all, and you know, yeah. I've been trying to be closer to God. I've been praying more. I've been more positive. And yeah,
yeah.
it's been a good experience.
Been a crazy experience, man. He going into his senior year, God willing. Man, I told him, bro. I told him, his senior year is gonna fly by fast. You're gonna have some old trial and errors your senior year, man. And man, he's gonna learn how to adapt. Like I say, you got plenty of people behind you, your family, friends, and especially the man upstairs, aka God up there. Hey, we all gonna be good. if we can just do the right things, not get involved in all this craziness, stay out of all this craziness and do our thing, because that's what we need to do, is do our thing in the world. Don't need to worry about what nobody else got going on. If it ain't affecting
No,
you, don't get involved in it.
if y'all feeling this, man, y'all type in amen in the chat right now, man.
A Che man, Che
Amen.
man,
Yeah.
hey man, hey, but it is true, and he do know he does know a lot about that holy stuff, man, and we spoke 3 hours about it yesterday. He knows a lot about all this stuff, so.
Oh yeah, I'm a spiritual man. I know academically, not really, but I'm a really spiritual man, and knowledge can be different things. Not It's not about academics. It can be other things. You know what I mean? I feel like certain people will just try to bring that person down just because they lack a certain skill or whatever. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
we all flaws. We're not perfect. So
Right, and I told you, knowledge is power. Knowledge is the keys to the kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Knowledge is power. We all need to utilize that, to the best of our abilities. As I always used to say back then, you can use it, lose it, or abuse it. You better use that knowledge, and you better not lose that knowledge. And you better not abuse that knowledge. Hey, it ain't gonna
exactly,
end too good for you,
exactly.
you know. And and like you say, man, people need to get right these days, because see, people be wondering why things be going left for them, because they doing dumb stuff, crazy stuff. They worry about other things, and that's where the mental health comes into play too. You got to have the right mental state of mind for these things. Don't have some good and bad days, some tough days, but we all human, and we all gonna get through. So what's the hassle about? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like our generation, they do these things because they don't have a father figure or whatever. They don't really have that. They don't have a father figure, anyone to like tell them no or try to guide them out of certain things. You know what I mean? I feel it's really sad. I feel for them, and I feel like isn't like it's just it's something that we all need. We all need our family. We all, especially our fathers. If we're our men out there, they need their own man. They need their fathers to lift them up. To bring them to whatever they need, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and hey, like I say, the biggest father figure out here is the man upstairs. It's God, man. Whenever you need help, call on him. Whenever you need to pray about something, call on him. You know what I'm saying? He'll do anything for you. He won't answer you on the time you want to hear it, but he'll answer to you. It's like me, man. I swear, I can, since I'm a spiritual person, I can hear that. I can hear him talking to me. If I'm going through something, or if I'm having a hard decision, if I can't decide, I look towards him, and he give me the right answer. Hey, he is able, and he is real. So y'all need to get real with him. So
Whenever you guys are dealing with certain things in your life, if you guys are Christians or whatever, if you just discovered Jesus, if you just learn about God and all that stuff, and you want to be closer to Him, I suggest you pray, do whatever you can. You don't have to you don't have to do big things. Take baby steps. But whenever you're going through some things, call to Him, run to Him. Don't run to anything else. Run to Him. Pray about whatever you need to pray about. You know what I'm saying? And He will help you. His timing is it doesn't always make sense, but you're gonna get what you've asked for.
y'all better find a way to make sense too. And like you say, I take baby steps, one day at a time. Every day is a new breath of life. Every day is a new day, and that's new life right there. All can do something. One day we all could make a change for the better, or make a change for the worse. It's best to make a change for the better, because you doing crazy things out here. You out here hanging out with the wrong crowd, and one of your peoples get killed out there. And God say, "Hey, man, you need to change your ways." He giving you a second chance, because Some people don't even get second chances. Some people some people might get hurt one day or might get shot one day, and they don't, only one shot can take them out. Some people get shot about 20 times. The next thing you know, they still living. Why? Because God gave them new life, gave them a second chance, to get things right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to look at this. You got to look at it like this. You ain't gonna start off running when you're a baby. You're gonna start off crawling. Then you're gonna try to get up and take them little baby steps. Might fall down a few times, but hey, pick yourself back up until you know what you're doing. And once when you got yourself on that foundation, take little baby steps and hey, start walking. Then you can sprint. Then you can full fledged run, and do the things you want to do. I'm pretty sure I said this a lot on the channel, and I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop saying it. I'm gonna keep on getting it out there because people like to make excuses. I can't do what I want to do. Why you can't do what you want to do? The only person who's stopping you is you. You can't let no one else stop you. The only person is stopping you is you. You know what I'm saying? You making excuses for yourself, and that ain't the right thing to do. Talking about I can't do this. There's plenty of times I said I can't do it, but guess what? I did it. I said I ain't gonna. I probably ain't gonna graduate high school, but what I did, I graduated high school. Why? Because see, it got support right behind me. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, that I mean.
Exactly, man. Hey, I feel like I was Zen. I never told you this, but I used to be in some of these people's shoes. I never really believed in myself. I always procrastinate and just be lazy and be like, I rather do something. I rather do this. I rather do that. Like I want to do this, but now I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I started to just, get up from my bed, start doing positive things, and it really changed me as a person, and I'm really proud of myself. I told Zan, like, I was like, Zan, yo, yesterday I told Zan, like, bro, like, I don't know if I can do this. I can't. I'm not used to being in camera, but look at me now. I'm actually in here with y'all, speaking to y'all about these types of things, and it really, you know, and I'm proud of myself for that.
Hey, speaking opens up the mind, and speaking open up the doors for new opportunities, and
Yeah,
you know what
you're
I'm
you're
saying.
really. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I say, you know what I'm saying? It opened up the door. It opens up new life, new opportunities, new everything. Especially if you're new at this. And like, yeah, there's times you can be nervous, but hey, man, that's the first thing on the first try. Nervousness is always gonna happen on the first try because you're not gonna. Everybody ain't gonna get it on the first try. You gotta
Exactly.
keep moving. You gotta keep on trying. Cause you just quit right there because somebody laugh at you because you on stage trying to speak. That's you're not gonna get nowhere. You'll feel insecure. So keep on trying, and then they'll believe in you, and you'll believe in yourself. Hey,
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, the mind is powerful. God gave us, the power to change and shift our reality. If you can use it for good or bad. I'm saying He gave us a free will, right? So it's our choice to whatever we want. I'm saying if you want good things to happen, that's fine. If you want bad things to happen, that's fine. You'll still get. I'm saying you'll still wait. I'm saying. So I stay positive, and I try to stay positive, and I try to stay grateful. Yesterday, my little brother, he wanted, like, he was, being, how kids act. It's just ungrateful, and I was being, just me, grateful and stuff like that. He wanted a soda. He wanted a soda. We can't really afford that, but I feel like God was like, He giving me, like, he I think, she had extra money, and she not only give him the soda, but she gave me another, she gave me, so she had two, so she bought two sodas, and I was like, okay, that's I feel like that's a sign, that's a sign to keep going, to be grateful for what you have, even if it's small. You know what I mean? And certain people don't understand it, and that's fine. You know what I mean?
Hey, but small things go a long way.
Exactly. You
Man,
know.
somebody give you a $10 bill because you out there and you ain't got nothing to eat. That can bring you a long way. Somebody gives you $100 bill, you ain't got nothing to eat. That's gonna bring you a long way. You know what I'm saying? So always be grateful, because them ungrateful people have a lot of crazy things happen, and they're wondering. Be grateful, and also be grateful for the people you got around you. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for your friends. Be grateful that you are given life. We weren't asked to be born in this world. We ain't asking to die in this world, but we all got to. Got to be grateful for the times, for the good times and the bad times. You know what I'm saying? Always got to be grateful. We got to be grateful uh for 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 anything. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's a soda, if it's a hamburger from McDonald's, uh, some chicken from Wingstop. It don't matter. If it's a compliment, if it's a compliment of, about what you're doing out here, you got a new job. Be grateful, man, because some people don't even get none of that.
Yeah.
Some people don't. Some people are not fortunate enough to get none of it. And be grateful for the friends too, because the minute you do something wrong, the minute everything can change for you. The minute you decide to do this, that can change your life. So always gotta do things the right way. That's what I believe, man.
Exactly.
And we all human beings, so we all sin. But hey, at the end of the day, we gotta repent, man. If you don't repent and you just still continuing to do what you do and don't care, don't have a care in the world, well, God is gonna see that, and He's gonna be like, okay, well, we gotta straighten something out. So either some gotta happen, some gotta happen to you, some gotta happen to someone you love. That's what it's about. So always repent at the end of the day. Be grateful. Stay stay motivated and keep your head up. Everything will go right for you. You know what I'm saying? And Jaden knows all of that.
Yeah. I used to be scared. Like I used to be scared. Like, what if God judged me? What if you do this? What if you do that? You know what I'm saying? But honestly, at the end of the day, you can't hide from him. He knows everything. You know what I'm saying? Even if you try your hardest to keep that secret from him, he's still gonna know. You know, you can't hide from the light. So I start repenting, letting everything out. Telling him everything, telling him my sins. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's part of the reason why me and him are getting closer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's like me. Back in 2023, I did some crazy. Did some crazy with a razor blade, and guess what? I I felt bad for what I did. Felt stupid for what I did. So I forgave myself, and then I asked God for forgiveness. He forgave me. And people, we all make mistakes, and they ain't gonna be the last mistake we make. But we all make mistakes up in the world because we all human. We all like that. If you ain't never made a mistake, that means you ain't. If you say you never made a mistake, well, I don't know what's going on with you. If you say that you're perfect, no, you're not. Because you get perfect in your own ways. Just because somebody smarter than me, I don't say that they're smart. They're the smartest in the world. No, no, no. You're smart in your own ways. You're better in your own ways. You're the best in your own ways. You your own person. There ain't nobody better than stronger than nobody. Nobody that nobody is tougher than no one. No one is meaner than
People have their
nobody,
own.
nicer than nobody. It's all in the way you envision that. All in the way you see it. It's all in the way you present that. And
People have their own meanings and definitions of things. So like,
people got realize.
if you, it's all about what you what is your meanings of things. For example, like if you say that you're confident, what you got to find your definition. What I'm saying, you got to see what confidence is to you. What I'm saying, explore that. And I learned that. I learned that because I told Zan. What I'm saying, like charisma. because I believe that I'm a really charismatic man. And I asked myself, what's the definition of charisma? I wrote those things down, but my main thing is like my main definition is a man of God. So what a man without, a man with God, a high power, is truly charismatic, has power, and I feel like I really respect myself for that because I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these things, what I'm saying? So,
Hey, and you know, that's a nice meaning he came up with that yesterday when he was talking about he was more charismatic, had a connection with God, and we all can make that connection. And if you just believe, if you believe in religious stuff, if you don't, it's all your beliefs. Ain't nobody telling you what to believe in. Just always believe that there's a better outcome. So if you want to turn to God, you'll get used to it. It might be hard at first trying to convert into a different religion, but at the same time, you'll get used to it. It's like getting used to moving into a new home, getting used to go to a new school, getting used to getting into a new job, fitting into a new role. That's what I always believed in.
it brings me back to when I was younger. I think I was in my old school. I was like really young. I think I used to be like Zan, or not really like Zan, but like I used to be like Hallelujah and all that stuff to everybody in my school, or just some people in my school. And and that shows like I'm a Christian. I say I really believe in God and love God, and I grew up going to church when I was young. I don't, sadly. I try, I asked my grandmother if I can go to church someday, or at least clean the church. I at least like clean the church because she does work. She cleans the church. She is a real she is a woman of God. She is a blessed woman, and I really appreciate her in my life. You know what I mean? She is a nice woman, and I volunteered to uh, help her with that. Clean the church, do whatever as her job. So see what
Right.
it's like to really work. You know what I mean? So it's a really good thing for me. You know.
Yeah, man. And like I say, you know, do things for others and expect, expect to give to them and they'll give right back to you. That's what I always believe in too. And all the time in church when I was in church when I was back then, they used to sing this song and they had this basket with all the money in it.
Oh, yeah.
They was putting money into the basket, I guess, for donations or something, so they could get something happening and all that. They was singing "Give and I Give Back to You." That hit home. You know what I'm saying? Got to give. You at least got to help somebody out in your life, and you at least gonna get helped out once or probably more in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you're gonna do and how you present yourself to others. You coming at others with all that hostility, man. Ain't nobody about to help you out like that. Can't nobody help you if you don't want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? So come at them with cool character, nice character, and calm, collected, cool composure, and everything will be going just right for you, man. Don't lash out at nobody. Just remember, we all humans, and so we all got feelings. It may hurt that person's feelings. You lash out at them, or you do something to them, and don't tell them, the reason. That you just going off on people. Oh, so uh, you gotta give for them to give to you. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So
Mhm, yeah.
you know,
I think what I think of life, is ambiguous. Everybody has their own meaning of life, but one of my meanings are, because I have multiple. One of my meanings is like life is like a mirror. Whatever you bring into the world is gonna come back to you. Whatever your inner world, whatever's going on in your inner world is gonna be your outer world around you. You know what I mean?
uh,
So that's I feel like that's a really powerful thing, in my opinion.
Oh, and I like that what you said right there. Hey, but if you bring kindness into this world, well, expect kindness to be brought back to you. If you helping out the community, helping out your local church, or helping out local things and donating to people, man, people gonna look at you and say, okay, that's the type of guy or girl that's the type of person I'm rocking with. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta have a positive mindset because, like I said, we all wasn't asked to be born in this world, and we all ain't asking to die in this world. We just gotta take it one day at a time, and time stops for no one. It ain't even stopping for me. It ain't stopping for Jaden. Ain't stopping for no one. So you gotta roll with the punches and roll with the flow because if you can't get down with it, if you can't get in where you fit in, then you all out of whack, man. So get in where you fit in and stick with your peoples if you know what's best for you. If they're loyal to you, be loyal to them back. You know, tell your friends that you love them because tomorrow ain't guaranteed for no one, for nobody. And anybody can wind up gone today or tomorrow, the next 10 seconds. It doesn't matter. So you got to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, what he's just basically like treat every day like it's your last. Be grateful, do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I say, man, keep y'all heads up. Always, always think of life. Uh, think of life like a little. How can I describe it? I don't know, documentary or something. Man, there's things you want to do and you can put it down. You can put it down on paper. Or if you want to reach your goal, want to get knock whatever out on your bucket list, go ahead. It's all yours. The floor is yours. If
Yeah.
God set it up for you, the floor is yours. So I suggest you go ahead and live it up. Then to let it down because if you let it down, then you letting everyone down. You saying you won't be this in life, and then you give up on that dream and that hope. Well, then you basically just quit it. Oh boy, it's raining outside, boy. I didn't know what that was hitting on the roof.
Oh, is rain? Is raining where you at?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was hitting on the roof. I heard and now it's pouring down. Boy, God up there on the heavens crying them tears out. Hey,
Yeah,
yada I mean.
yeah.
Uh, Henry was on here. He said, "Yo, Damian P was on here. Now that's a soon to be senior next month." He said, "What's up?"
Oh, they started.
But no, the chat's been going. It's just
All right, hold on.
yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Nothing is handed to anyone. Nothing. Oh shit. Oh, excuse my language. What the hell? Like, where's that coming from? Hold on.
Like where you take
How you turn this off?
is that your
I,
thing? You check your temperature, like
no, I don't know what that
your
was.
blood pressure, or whatever.
Hey, no, that ain't none of my blood pressure thing. Oh
Oh,
man, I ain't know what that was. That scared the mess out of me. But
oh
I
yeah,
said,
but
I
how
hit,
is that going on? Like how is your
I hit,
your blood pressure?
I don't hit some on the dresser, made that thing go off. What you saying?
I said, how is your blood pressure going on? Like, is it good?
Could be better than it.
Healthy?
Could be better.
Could be better, but as long as you're alive, you know.
Long as I'm still here, ain't nothing going on. Long as
Yeah,
long as long as God still give me new life, ain't nothing going on. Like I said, it ain't nothing but a test from God.
yeah.
Continue to do what I got to do. Take that medicine and you know do other things besides. with the medicine. So yeah, man. You know, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this. I leave that rain is pouring down out there, boy. I hope it ain't messing up my connection.
uh,
I say, life throws curveballs at us. Things we didn't ask for out here. Like people don't ask for to have these different disabilities or health conditions, but guess what? It's nothing but a trial, man. It's nothing but a trial. God is giving you a trial, and He wants to see how you do with that trial, man. Are you,
it's a gift. It's a gift. It's got to be a gift. Like
yeah,
I know certain things. I know certain things is not really a gift, but it's a blessing that we're still here. He's testing it. He's trying to see how resilient and strong we are. You know what I'm saying? Some of us can't see. Some of us can't. We can't see that well, but at least we're not blind. At least we can actually see. At least we can actually breathe or hear or still alive.
because
So
you got some who got worse than us, man. Some who can't even hear. Some who hard to hear. Some who hard to hear, and some who can't hear at all. You got some who can't see at all. You got some who can't see or hear at the same time. You got people that got it worse than us. So got to be grateful for what we do have, what we don't have. Lord, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You heard me, Jaden?
huh?
See, you weren't even
No,
listening.
no, no.
Uh,
I said no. I said no. I'm not gonna do it in the fifth street, bro.
I ain't asking you to say that. I'm just saying. Yeah. Don't you
Oh,
agree
yeah,
though?
I do, 100%. Yeah. Everybody has their own opinions on life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever opinion y'all have about life is, feel free to share.
Right.
You
Well,
know,
like I said, opinion ain't nothing but just opinion. It ain't even facts. But opinion is just something what you believe in, and something what you really do believe in, and something what you can stand on. It ain't even facts.
yeah, exactly.
People got opinions about all kind of things. People got opinions about different theories. People got opinions about life. People got opinions about health conditions, about medicine. It's all about what you believe in, and ain't nobody stopping you from it. Ain't nobody telling you your opinion matters, but ain't nobody saying that you can't have an opinion. We all gotta have an opinion. So hey, hey, at the end of the day, it's life. So live with what you got. Live with what you got because some people got it bad out here, man. Some people ain't got nobody to rely on. So they gotta get it out. They gotta get it themselves. Gotta get it themselves, man.
Yeah, exactly. You can't have things handed to you. You can't really have things handed to you. So I'm trying to be as independent as I can now. Just and in case like some things happen where like if the obstacle has been thrown at me, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm used to this. I should be fine.
Right.
So
Yeah, man. Well, Jay, if anything else you want to say to the audience, you want to wrap this thing on up, man.
yeah, God bless you guys. Hope you guys day was well. Hope you guys day was good. Some
Yeah,
of you guys I haven't seen in a long time. Familiar faces. I ask if God bless you guys. You got whatever you guys are dealing with in the world. In the world, I ask if it will get better.
yeah.
I keep y'all in my prayers, man.
K and
Say
J, K and J called me if you want to one of these days. But
yeah,
yeah, yeah, man. Well, that was nice talking with you. Hey, I'm about to put my quote in here though. Let me put my quote in here, Jaden. Stay and watch this right here. Stay and watch this. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey, the playing field is level. The choice is yours to make. You can make a good decision or a bad decision. It can have positive or negative impact on you and the people around you. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all we came with, y'all. That's all we came with on this episode today, man. Y'all stay safe, make smart decisions, and get right with the people around you. And hey, man, we look forward to seeing you in the next go round. Hey, yo, Jay, I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna call you back and
All
uh
right, man.
see what's going on. All right, man.
All right.
All right, man. I'll catch y'all later. Stay safe.